Welcome back to BetterAvecBourbon. Today we'll be continuing our journey with Japanese whiskey, this time with Japanese Highballs, where I'll be comparing Suntory's Hibiki and Nikka's Miyagikyo. A highball is a mixed drink consisting of 1 part spirit to 3 or 4 parts soda water, ginger ale, or some other carbonated beverage. Where Japanese highballs set themselves apart is the artistry. Carefully crafted Japanese whiskey, large rocks or even hand-carved ice for less dilution, soda water to open up the whiskey more, and an optional garnish of a lemon twist. For ingredients, you'll need your whiskey, in my case Hibiki Japanese Harmony, Nikka Miyagikyo, and club soda. Gather all of your ingredients and let's get to it. This is unofficially a part 2 to my introduction to Japanese whiskey video, where I was careful to reserve about 1.5 to 2 ounces of whiskey, with the bulbous part of the snifter indicating the 2 ounce mark. First things first, grab your bar mat, 2 highball or Collins glasses, and start by adding your ice and chilling your glass. Then turn it a few times to get your glass nice and cold. In this case, I've decided to add large rocks to each glass, and since they're snug, I'll be turning them in order to move the ice down the glasses, while also cooling the glass at the same time. Once your ice is 2/3 down the glass, add your second ice chunk and repeat. Now chilling your glass this way creates some condensation, so to avoid the extra dilution, we'll be straining the water that's settled. It's not a lot, but it helps us keep the dilution precise. Once the glass is chilled, iced, and strained, add your 1.5 to 2 ounces of whiskey to your glass. Next, you'll be adding your club soda, but intentionally pouring it along the edge of the glass onto the whiskey instead of the ice, to better agitate and incorporate the two. For those who like math, a standard club soda can in North America is 355 mils, or 12 ounces, so if I've got 1.5 ounces of whiskey and I'm splitting the can half and half, my ratio is 1 to 4. But feel free to find a ratio that works for you, depending on if you like your drinks more spirit forward or refreshing. Serve with a straw or not. Starting off, let's try the Hibiki. The sherry elements are more prominent than when it's neat, a bit fruity with the honey and green grape flavors coming through. It's a gentle highball, but I think with Hibiki on the delicate side, I prefer it neat versus in a highball. Now for the Miyagikyo. As you'd expect, some flavors are diluted, but club soda brings out a bit more of a balanced taste with a Nikka, where the smokiness is a bit more gentle. The oakiness is there, but it still really comes through with a smoked applewood taste. Let's move the bar mat out of the way for some family photos. As someone who's coming around to peated whiskey, I think I prefer the Nikka between the two. It's got a bit more bite, which I appreciate in the highball format. I've seen some people use yuzu or other bitters with Japanese highballs, but given these bottles are a bit pricier, I wanted the whiskey to do the talking, so I skipped the bitters and citrus garnishing. Final thoughts, I think the Hibiki is best appreciated as a delicate sipper, at most served with a big rock, but the dilution of the highball makes the flavors less complex. Whereas the Nikka benefits from the club soda, opening up the flavors and dialing down the smoke. I think this is a good way for someone to start their peated whiskey journey. Thanks everyone for watching. Do you have a favorite highball recipe? Let me know in the comments down below. If you enjoyed this video and you want to see more like it, hit that like button, press subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Cheers.